Welcome to Wax Off. My name is Robina Rayasat and I'm a hearing aid audiologist. I'll be talking through our earwax removal videos, so let's see some wax. This patient, let's call him Podrick. Podrick is a 37-year-old gentleman who booked an appointment with me because he had used a cotton earbud in his left ear. And look at what happened. Inevitably, the earbud pushed the wax deeper, and for the past 10 days, he was unable to hear anything on the left side. So we begin. A nicely oiled ear, but super deep. On the eardrum actually, so I have to be very careful with this ear. The standard Zollner is being used here because I need the higher suction, and the probe is placed on the side of the sealed blockage. At the same time, it's so deep I don't want to touch the side of the ear canal. The wax is so soft, and the unpasteurized room temperature honey type consistency is going straight into the tube, but here we have the eardrum starting to be revealed. Just this little revealing of the eardrum suddenly allows the sound to start coming through, and Podrick's eyes lit up here because he could finally hear something on his left side after it being blocked for so long. But we are obviously not done. I'm gently trying to get hold of it, but it's not latching onto the end of the probe as well as I would have liked it. And at the same time, we're getting the horrible clarinetting going on, which is similar to the very screechy sound that you hear when you drink the last bits of fluid from the bottom of a cup through a straw. Only this sound is much more screechier, and I want to reduce that for him. So I go in with my silencer, aka a fine end, and I kill the wax. Not quite. The wax does not want to budge, and I want it all to come out in one large plug rather than these small surface pieces coming off. So I have oiled here and gone back to the larger Zollner, and immediately we have contact, and you can see just how easily it moves. It emerges from the dip in front of the eardrum, and judging by the size of it, it was pushing right up against the eardrum, which would have been very uncomfortable and blocking. And here's the first still, followed by the second. Whitish in appearance, there are some white encapsulating keratin layers and a nice easy removal here. Here is a final shot of the eardrum, a little upset, red with bits of residual wax and keratin around the periphery, which I won't remove today. The perfectionist in me definitely would like to remove these bits, but Podrick's facial expressions told me he was very glad to have the blockage removed, and getting these last bits out were not in his best interests. He didn't complain at all, but the facial expressions tell me when a patient has had enough. He will remove this by himself at home with some bicarbonate of soda drops or 3% food grade hydrogen peroxide, and it will come out nicely for him. I'm starting my Q&A session this week. I hope you guys like it. We have a question here from one of my lovely subscribers. Your explanation is great. Curious, do most infections have an odour? Most infections do have a slightly fermented odour but it's not always apparent because I'm always wearing a mask during the procedure, and mild infections tend not to emit any odours that are really noticeable. Sometimes even until I'm disinfecting the equipment, I am not aware of any sort of odour coming from the ear or the wax itself. And that's it for episode 40 of Wax Off. Keep hitting the subscribe button. Share this video, please. It's peace out from me, and I will see you in the next one.